The reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. Offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players with today's game and how they're going to...
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And they will try out the field goal team here. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out, it's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And they bring him down right at the 20. Second down after that run on the previous play. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Finds room at the 30. Oh, the football comes out. It's a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit.
Second, the coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. First down here for this offense. Here's the option play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. He'll pitch it. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
It's an option look. In the clear at the 25. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
This is exactly how this offense envisioned this game getting started, is having opportunities to be able to crease this defense and hit big plays. Now let's see what they can do off of it.
The Commodores looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. Back to throw. It's Moore. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
That's a safety for the defense.
Wait a second. You're backed up inside your own 5-yard line and you go with an empty set. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It backfires here. I think that's a questionable play call, and it costs you 2 points.
And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him right at the 24.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Running it back, it's Brown. Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a 1-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Commodores. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. That's caught. It's Casper. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 2nd down after that previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. Well, Kirk, it's Vanderbilt on top right now. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Here's the second down play. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. To come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Let's it fly to the wideout. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. We went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Making people miss. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second down and goal. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. It's a quick grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Tackle, but first down. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched in the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
The pocket breaking down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And the Commodores starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And that power powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Scanning the field. It's Moore.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The Ducks will have to punt this one away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the return steps out at the 16-yard line. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. He spins out of a tackle. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. They try to run it with the option. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Commodores are in the red zone. They're going to run the option. Touchdown, Commodores. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, how about the offensive coordinator here trusting his quarterback to be able to make a play on the design QB run? Knew he'd take care of the ball and get positive yards, and he did even more. Comes up with a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Looks left and finds his target there. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner is brought down. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The quarterback's got it on the option. Gets some space around the 30. And they finally stop him. The quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Slides down to avoid the tackle. Well, Kirk, it's Vanderbilt on top right now. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. They'll try the option play here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. Try to run it with the option. QB decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But there's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tackle him for a loss.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking downfield, it's Moore. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, the pass is picked off. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today in a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Vanderbilt Commodores.